Hello all, welcome back to Chai Perspective. In this video, I will be taking you all through yet another incredible 3-day journey to Cappadocia. Cappadocia is not just a destination, it's a dreamscape carved by nature over millions of years ago. This magical region in central Turkey is famous for its outwardly landscapes, ancient underground cities, fairy chimneys, cave hotels, and of course, the iconic hot air balloon that fills the sky at sunrise. And truly, no trip to Turkey is complete without experiencing Cappadocia. With that, let's dive into our unforgettable 3-day adventure. Our journey to Cappadocia began with a smooth flight, and we landed in the region all excited for the next 3 days would bring. We had booked a rental car through Pandora, and I personally do not recommend this company. Even with an advance booking, they did not have a car available for us when we arrived. And since we were traveling with family, this did add a bit of stress. They did arrange a drop off to our hotel that night and delivered the rental vehicle the next morning, but overall, it wasn't a very smooth experience. For our stay in Cappadocia, we had booked Elite Cave Suites, a beautiful property that offers complimentary breakfast and stunning views of the fairy chimney from the room balcony and the terraces. The hotel also has some gorgeous photography spots decorated with colorful carpets and pillows, perfect for a cave-style Cappadocia photo shoot. This location is very central with great cafes and restaurants just a short drive away. Because of the rental delay, we reached the hotel around midnight. Thankfully, check in was completely hassle free as there was someone available at the counter. We quickly settled in and went straight to bed because next day involved a lot of walking. Many travelers, while visiting Cappadocia, offer for a popular red tour or a green tour, which covers the region's iconic viewpoints, valleys, underground cities, historic sites in an organized full day packages. These tours are great if you prefer a guided experience, but we personally chose not to book them. Instead, we self explored everything at our own pace, driving at each spot at our own time, taking breaks whenever we wanted, and spending extra time at the places we truly loved. This made the entire experience more flexible, relaxed, and tailored to our family. The next morning, we woke up, got ready, enjoyed a delicious breakfast, and headed to our first stop, the Göreme Open Air Museum. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a must visit in Cappadocia. It's filled with ancient cave churches, chapels, monasteries, and frescoes dating back to the 10th and the 12th centuries. We got our tickets directly from the counter and also hired a guide because just this place is filled with fascinating stories of how the churches, chapels, monasteries were used or worked back in the day. After exploring the museum, we found a cute cave style restaurant in the market area for lunch. Unfortunately, I can't recall the name, but the food was amazing and was located in a little complex with other shop. After lunch, we began a long drive to Lake Dus. It took us about 2 hours or 2.5 hours from Göreme to reach Lake Dus before sunset. Instead of going to the official entrance, we found a random road opening and decided to take it. And I'm so glad that we did. There was not a soul in sight, and we had the entire lake bed to ourselves. We walked, ran, danced, and clicked countless pictures with the sun setting behind us. Even though the lake was completely dry in October and we didn't get to see any flamingos, it was still one of the most magical and unforgettable moments of our trip. On our way back, we stopped for dinner at Namaste India in Göreme, and you absolutely cannot go wrong with this restaurant. The food was delicious and comforting. After dinner, we called it a night because the next morning was a big day and one that everyone in our family was desperately waiting for. Day two was the experience we had been waiting for, and it's what Cappadocia is known for: a sunrise hot air balloon ride. We booked our experience directly through Ürgüp Balloons, which included passenger insurance, a flight certificate, hotel pickup and drop off, and a champagne toast with alcoholic and non alcoholic option after landing. We were picked up from our hotel at 5 a.m. and we arrived at the takeoff point just before sunrise. It was absolutely fascinating to watch these massive balloons being inflated. The burners roaring in the dark with the huge colorful balloons slowly coming to life. The entire experience costed us around $450 for 6 people, and the flight lasted a full 60 minutes. Floating over the ferry chimneys as the sun rose on the horizon felt magical. After landing, we had the champagne and clicked some more pictures, after which our van dropped us back to our hotel. When we returned to the hotel, we could still see some balloons in the sky and decided to continue the fun with the mini photo shoot on the hotel terrace itself. After freshening up, we headed out to explore the stunning valleys of Cappadocia. If you did not know about this, Cappadocia is full of unique valleys, each with its own landscape. Here are some major valleys that define this incredible region. Our first stop was Sword Valley. This valley is known for its sharp, blade-like rock formation that resembles the edge of swords. These pointed ridges were shaped naturally over thousands of years by volcanic activity, winds, and erosion. We then visited Monk Valley, which is also known as Pasabag Valley, home to Cappadocia's iconic multi-headed fairy chimneys and hermit monk dwellings. At the ticket counter, we got the audio devices that shared the fascinating history and geology of this valley, followed by Devrent Valley, also known as Imagination Valley, featuring whimsical rock formations shaped entirely by volcanic activity and erosion. After a late lunch in Göreme, our final stop for the day was the breathtaking Red and Rose Valley, known for its amazing sunset, and we chose to spend it at the Crazy Ali Panorama Café. The cafe is perched on a cliff's edge and offers one of the best panoramic viewpoints in Cappadocia. We reached early, picked a perfect seating spot, ordered Turkish tea and ayran, the Turkish buttermilk, and enjoyed the view while clicking tons of photos. Crazy Ali Cafe also has a professional photographer on site who takes exceptional pictures of you and your family. And if you choose to purchase them, they even frame the photos in an adorably beautiful crafted souvenir frames, which makes the perfect little keepsake from Cappadocia. As the sun began to set, we decided to hike down into the valley. But since the trail was a bit steep for our parents, we found a quiet spot away from the crowd, set up our GoPro for a beautiful time lapse, and watched the entire valley gradually turn pink as the sun dipped behind the horizon. It was one of the most surreal sunsets we've experienced. Just us, the peaceful valley, and the golden light slowly fading. Since we had really enjoyed our dinner at Namaste India the previous night, we went back again for another comforting meal and called it a night, because the next morning we were about to experience yet another incredible Cappadocia sunrise. Day 3 began with me living my full Bollywood dream. We woke up early and drove just 5 minutes from our hotel to a beautiful sunrise viewpoint. with hot air balloons floating in the background and the chimneys glowing in the morning light. I swayed my sari in the gentle breeze as we captured some stunning photos and a beautiful sunrise time lapse. We spent about an hour here soaking in the calmness before heading back to our hotel for breakfast. Our first attraction for the day was Kaymakli Underground City, one of the largest underground cities in Cappadocia. This city was built during the Hittite period and expanded by early Christians. This underground city has multiple levels of tunnels, storage rooms, kitchen, wineries, stables, and ventilation shafts. It's believed that thousands of people once stayed here for months to hide during invasions. Walking through these narrow tunnels give you a real sense of how people survived in these underground shelters. Our next stop was Uçhisar Castle, and this is the highest viewpoint in all of Cappadocia. It's not a traditional castle, but rather a massive volcanic rock that was carved into rooms, tunnels, chambers, and lookout points over centuries. And the viewpoint from the top is absolutely worth the climb. Just at the entrance, two lovely ladies were making fresh gözleme, a traditional Turkish flatbread filled with cheese, spinach, or potatoes, cooked on a hot griddle and served warm. It's simple but incredibly delicious. For lunch, we went to the Anatolian kitchen in Göreme to try the famous Testi Kebab. This famous dish is a slow cooked stew prepared inside a sealed clay pot. The pot is cracked open right at your table, a fun and dramatic experience, and this restaurant was one of the few places that served delicious vegetarian version of this kebab. After lunch, we headed to our final stop in Cappadocia, Usk Vadisi, also known as the Love Valley. This valley gets its name from its unique, naturally sculpted rock formation that are famously phallus shaped. This is why travelers jokingly call it the most romantic valley in Cappadocia. Around 5 pm, we returned to the hotel, packed our bags, and headed to the airport for a 9 pm flight to begin the next part of our Turkey adventure, which was 5 beautiful days exploring the coastal region of Antalya, Alanya, and Oludeniz. That's a wrap on days 4, 5, and 6 in Cappadocia. If you enjoyed this guide and want more vegetarian and family-friendly travel tips across Turkey, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notification so you won't miss our next Turkey adventures. I've also linked our 3-day Istanbul travel guide below in case you haven't watched it yet. See you in our next video.